My senior colleague sent me a WhatsApp message and I'm going to read it to you now. What is your view of PHP as a programming language in terms of security, scale, and utility? It is perfect for financial service. Really? A prospective employee said it is not secure and can't work with it. The head of units, blah blah blah, and with your advice. I decided to dig a little deeper to understand what he meant by that, and the response I got was pretty surprising. Here is what he said. The major reason I can't work with them is the stack, is the programming language they use. Apart from the security concern, PHP isn't designed for high volume transaction processing. As it happens with enterprise solution, I have seen it cause embarrassing performance problem many times. It is 2024, guys. Why are we still questioning PHP capability, especially when we haven't explored its full potential? So in this video, I'm going to address each of these points and break down why PHP is still a solid choice today. We'll cover it all, from security and scalability to performance and utility. Let's get right into one of the biggest myths about PHP, that it is inherently insecure. Now, this is a reputation that came from PHP early days. The PHP back in the days had a few security gaps. So did almost every other language. Let's be clear, modern PHP has come a long way and include robust security features built right in it. One of the big upgrades in PHP is something called PGO, which let us use prepare statements. Prepare statements are like a security guide, checking IDs at the door. If you've ever heard of SQL injection attacks, where hackers sneak malicious code into your database, prepare statement basically shut that down by allowing only verified save entries. Frameworks like Laravel takes PHP security feature even further by providing out-of-the-box solution for common security concerns. For example, Laravel has built-in protections against cross-site scripting and cross-site request forgery attacks. It automatically escapes user input in templates, meaning it sanitizes any HTML or JavaScript code that users might try to inject. But here is the key point. No language is perfectly secure on its own. Security isn't just about PHP itself, it is about how you use it. You can have the best lock in the world, but if you leave your door wide open, well, if you're writing sloppy code or not validating input properly, it doesn't matter if you're using PHP, Python, or Java, you are going to have security issues. Good coding practice, a solid architecture, and keeping your tools up to date are just as important as the language you are using. So, is PHP insecure? No, it is as secure as the developer makes it. PHP provides all the tools you need: PDO for database security, frameworks like Laravel for protecting against cross-site scripting and cross-site request forgery, and even more if you implement things like HTTPS and strong authentication measure. You are in a good place. Let's talk about scalability and performance. Two big factors when we are dealing with high traffic application. Here is a secret a lot of people miss. The biggest showdown isn't about PHP itself. It is usually the database that often causes the bottleneck. Let me give you an example. Imagine you are at a busy restaurant and there is a delay in getting your food. The waiter is ready to take your orders, but the kitchen is overloaded or slow. Everyone is stuck waiting. In the world of web application, PHP is like a waiter handling requests quickly, but if the database, the kitchen, is struggling to keep up, everything slows down. So what is the solution? Focus on tuning your database. This is where the real magic for speed happens. You can optimize your SQL query, reduce the number of database calls, use MySQL store procedures, or use caching to handle frequently accessed data more efficiently. All of this reduce load on your database and speed up your application. Now, when it comes to scalability, PHP has a unique advantage. Instead of relying on a single super-powered server with multiple threads, PHP applications are designed to scale horizontally. Imagine that restaurant again. If more customers comes in, you don't just assign more tables to a single waiter. You bring in additional wait staff to handle the increased load. In PHP, adding more servers is like bringing in more waiters. Each server can handle a portion of the traffic independently. This is what is known as horizontal scaling, and it is perfect for PHP. By adding more servers to a server cluster, PHP can handle thousands of requests across multiple machines. Load balancers then distribute the traffic, sending each request to an available server. So even during high traffic times, PHP can handle the load efficiently. And the beauty of this approach is that you don't need to change your application code. Whether you are running 2 servers or 20 servers, PHP's stateless nature makes it easy to scale up or down based on demand. So to sum it up, if you're facing performance issue, start with your database. Make sure it is optimized and ready for high traffic. And for scalability, PHP horizontal scaling model lets you grow as your traffic grows, adding more servers rather than putting all the pressure on a single machine. With the right database tuning and horizontally scalable setup, PHP can deliver both speed and the ability to handle high traffic application, proving that it is ready for just about any change. PHP comes with frameworks like WordPress and Laravel that makes building websites and apps quick and easy. This is a huge reason why so many small business and solo developers chooses PHP. It gives them the tool to get started fast without needing a massive tech team or budget. It is about getting a quality setup without a ton of overheads. And here is a golden rule, the keys principle. Keep it simple, smart. PHP naturally encourages simplicity, and I love that. It is like cooking with a basic recipe. You don't need every fancy ingredient in the kitchen to make a great dish. You just need the right ingredients in the right amount. When you keep your PHP project simple, everything becomes easy and faster to build. Likewise, easier to maintain and way less likely to turn into a nightmare. Simplicity is what helps small business and freelancer get to market quickly without endless feature or complexity that can bog things down. So whether you are a solo developer or a small business owner or someone just trying to build something reliable, PHP's combination of simplicity and affordability is hard to beat. With the KISS principle in mind, PHP becomes a powerful tool that lets you focus on what really matters, bringing your ideas to life. With everything happening in the PHP ecosystem and the continuous update, it is clear people are pushing PHP to its limits. React PHP, for instance, introduced asynchronous processing to PHP, allowing us to handle multiple tasks without waiting around. And this is perfect for real-time application. And I was having a look at the concurrency in the latest release of Laravel. I will advise you to have a look at it. They are powerful tools that are taking PHP to the next level. Ireo.